Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 Instagram locations here in New York City. So let's jump right into it. So the first location is one of my favorites and one of my go-to places when I'm taking people who are new to the city. This is Pier 25 in Tribeca. You get to go out a couple hundred feet and you get this really unique perspective of all of the downtown financial district as well as the Freedom Tower, and you can even see uptown as well. Great place for photos and just a great place to hang out. Dude, I see a girl changing. Now, I don't recommend this, but if you do want to get the extra banger of a shot, you can hop over this thing and you can go out on this log right here. It's a little bit sketchy, but it can make for a really epic Instagram photo. Number 2 is the Subway Museum. This is a hidden gem in the city. I don't hear too many locals talking about it or ever going to it, but if you are looking to learn about the New York City MTA, or if you do want to just get some cool photos, I highly recommend going to this place. So right now we are on the subway on our way to our next destination. I'm just kidding. We are on a subway from like 1969 right now. This is the New York City Transit Museum, where you can actually come downstairs underground to an old subway station and learn about the history of the metro system here in New York City, and even come down here on some of these old trains from decades ago. Number 3 is going to be the Waterfall in Central Park. Yes, you heard that correctly. There are multiple waterfalls in Central Park. The one that is my favorite is all the way up around 110th Street, and it's just really cool. It makes you feel like you're not in Manhattan. I know it may not look like it, but we are in New York City right now in northern Central Park. We're aligned with about 102nd Street, right next to the Central Park public pool, and we are about to go into the woods to find a waterfall. Yes, there is a waterfall here in Central Park. I found it before, kind of on accident, but I think if I put into the GPS, we should be able to find it. So yeah, time to go explore through the woods of Central Park. I don't really know how to describe where this turn is, but the New York City public pool is right here. So I think aligned with that, you'll see this pathway, and this is hopefully gonna lead us to the waterfall. I think if you just type in on Google Maps, like Central Park Waterfall, it should pop up. That was actually way easier to find than I was expecting. It was only about 50 feet from that entrance that I just showed you guys off of the pathway. And check this out. A waterfall in Central Park, New York City. It's no Bali, but it'll do. Oh, sick. I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a turtle swimming in the waterfall right now. Number 4 is Domino Park. Domino Park is in Brooklyn, right on the East River, and you get this really cool perspective of the Williamsburg Bridge, and then also you can see pretty much all of Manhattan from there. So we just made it here to Domino Park, and as you can tell, it's not so secret. But this is a new park that opened up only a year ago, and if you want to visit New York and experience it like a local, this is a place where a lot of people who live in Brooklyn and even Lower Manhattan come across to and hang out. And the name Domino Park actually came from this right here. This is the Domino Sugar Factory, which was actually built in the 1850s. And now they're turning this whole area into a park, and even some residential buildings are being built, and even some restaurants. There's also so many other things to do over here. There is this Brooklyn Northern Farms, it's called. There's a bar right here, an area for picnics. There's even a pump track to ride your skateboard or bicycle, and it's all right next to the Williamsburg Bridge, just looking across at New York City. And for number 5 is going to be the Highline. This used to be old subway tracks that they turned into a permanent park. So I just jump on this ledge right here to get a photo, and then I hear someone call my name, and it's Michael from B&H.
Brett Conti, is that you?
So random. If you guys don't know, B&H is the huge camera store that I get all my gear from, and Michael runs a social media there. So what are you up to? You're just chilling here at Highline?
Just hanging. This is an amazing spot. And the Highline in general, you can photograph everything here. You get such great views, but right here at 23rd Street, looking east, it's gorgeous.
Number 6 is one of my favorite things to do at sunrise, which is go to the Brooklyn Bridge. I say go at sunrise because yes, you'll get the best lighting, but also if you go during the day, you're gonna get a lot of tourists and locals and people riding bikes back and forth, and it's just hard to get time to enjoy it. So if you are going there to try and get some cool photos or videos, then I do highly recommend going at sunrise. Sunrise from the Brooklyn Bridge is my favorite thing to view in this city. So get together with some friends and get busy creating. And if you are on foot, I recommend from the Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise, then crossing all the way over into Brooklyn and then going to Washington Street. This is the iconic cobblestone road that faces towards the Manhattan Bridge, and you also get the Empire State Building right underneath. That's a must go-to spot. For another Brooklyn location, we're going to go with the iconic Dumbo spot. Located on Washington Street, you'll find this classic cobblestone ground block, which I also recommend to come early in the morning, as this location has become quite popular and others are trying to get some fire Instagrams as well. Now next up is going to be the intersection on Broadway and Spring Street. Right in the heart of Soho, you can go there, and as you're in the middle of the street, you get this really cool perspective of New York City. If you're looking for a good staple New York City shot, then this is a must-see. So simultaneously while filming this, I am trying to get as much Instagram content as possible, so if you see these photos on my page, be sure to leave a comment saying that you saw it here first on the video. But there is a photo in particular that I've been wanting to get, which is here on Broadway in the middle of the street while doing a handstand. So I'm gonna try and do that without getting hit by one of these cats. Then right near there as well in Soho is the Public Hotel. This has the famous neon light elevator with all these mirrors that makes it look really cool for photos. Okay guys, now we're at the next spot, and is my mic on? Mic is on. This is at the Public Hotels in the Lower East Side, and I think this spot's so cool because it has mirrors everywhere, and also there's a fluorescent light bulb that just gives it this really cool effect. Like it looks like there's like 20 escalators going this way, but there's really just one right here. Look up. And last but not least, in Chinatown, my favorite district in New York City, you have the Bloody Bend. Chinatown. My old neighborhood and favorite part of Manhattan just for its pure rawness. The Bloody Bend is a street where in the early 1900s there were many drive-by shootings, and the bend of the street made it easier for getaway cars. But now it makes for a great street to capture on camera. Well guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that subscribe button since I am trying to post a lot more frequently on this channel. So we will see you next time.